We begin tonight with what could be the first of its kind. A group of high school students in Mill Bay has achieved something often reserved for medical professionals. Their work has been published in a prestigious medical journal. Here's CTV's Brendan Strain with what those students found and how a new generation is building on that research.
It is incredibly unusual.
That's Derek Harrison, a high school graduate of Brentwood College School in Mill Bay. He is part of a group of students that has achieved an extremely rare accomplishment, getting their peer-reviewed research paper published in scientific reports.
We were initially trying to find if hitting your head during normal sport repetitively could add up to something like a concussion.
Their findings found that answer is yes, using a brain scanner called NeuroCatch. Grade 10, 11, and 12 students measured the brains of fellow students involved in contact sports, then compared scans done to students on the school's rowing, climbing, and tennis team. What they found is exposure to constant contact will affect the brain's cognitive processing. Those students then took their research one step further, comparing their findings between male and female athletes.
The big difference that was highly significant is the female athletes had larger brain responses than the males. It also means that they may in fact have more vulnerabilities to concussive impacts.
Ryan Darcy is a neuroscientist and invented the NeuroCatch platform. He worked with the students on their research. He says being published in a scientific publication is usually reserved for research professionals working in hospitals or universities.
It's an absolute big deal. When we go to our doctors and we're wondering how they're getting access to the latest advances in medicine, they get those from scientific journals that publish scientific studies to tell them how things are advancing in medicine.
This is what we use to help get data from the students' brains that we scan.
Now a new generation of Brentwood College School students are working to further that research.
If subconcussive impacts can have a long-lasting damage.
And if the brain is capable of healing, if someone was to take a break from contact sports over the summer break.
Throughout time and after their recovery, they can help heal their brains and get back to their baseline function like at the start of the term.
Those students hope to replicate their predecessor's success by getting their findings published in a scientific journal as well.
I am very enthusiastic about their work because it's the next major step is to check, does this actually last?
Derek is now studying neuroscience at the University College London in the UK, hoping to turn his high school experience into a career.
I want to stay towards the frontier and continue contributing, building on the skills I started at Brentwood and brought through my university career.
Brendan Strain, CTV News, Mill Bay.